Today is March 21st, 2024. So I am still awaiting the initial lease return deposit check. The mail has run for the day and there is no check. I emailed the owner to see if he has sent the return deposit check out yet. He indicated to me that he knows that it's the 21st. He's waiting on a new checkbook. He had fraud on his account and that hopefully he'll send it out tonight, and something about I may have received a Zelle notification or something. Um, Either way, I can understand a person having, fraud or delay for some reason. It's just so ironic that he's such a stickler with me sometimes about getting a payment and this and that. And am I sure I'm going to have the payment? But when it comes to him, I'm supposed to have that grace. But I do have that grace because I am an understanding, rational person. However, it's taken me back to Monday, which was the 18th, where the joint account was being attempted to be accessed by the ex and ended up locking it out. So, my thought at that time was maybe he had received an email of the check and was trying to cash it, or maybe, that was my thought. Um, so now that I'm finding out this information that there is even no check to be written yet, I'm thinking back on why was he, the ex, accessing that account. It is important for me to know because it does affect my life and things that I'm doing as far as how I'm handling business and using funds in that account. But now that I know that it was not based on him receiving notification about a check being issued, it now appears that he just randomly was going to check for money in that account, which is disturbing to me because it seems that maybe he's having some type of issues with his personal finances and he is now going back to what he had previously been doing, unbeknownst to me, which is manipulating the joint account by writing fake checks, writing unfunded checks, writing knowingly unfunded checks and taking cash payment from the account, which it seems that he may have been trying to do. It even appears that he may have been trying to use his card, realizing that his card is locked and there is options for him to unlock the card. I just don't know how how much thought he has put into trying to activate or reactivate that card. But it seems like maybe he tried to use the card indicated that he can't use it, so then he was trying to go into the account to see if he could, if there's money in there, or even try to reactivate it himself. I'm not quite sure what it is, but what I was thinking was that he was aware that there was a check going out and that he was trying to intercept the funds or cash the funds or whatever it is. But now that there's no check even out and no notification to him of a check, that he's just randomly going into the account to still try to take money from me and use something related to me, attached to me, for his own personal usage, which is unacceptable, unfair, and disturbing. Like I said, it's very disturbing how this person is operating in life and how they were manipulating me and just being uncaring of how that would affect me. Because at this point, if he was able to use that account and write a check, then he wouldn't have to see me or answer to me. So he would basically write a check, get funds, and I'm stuck with the bill of fixing that account, which has happened before when they ended up sucking money out of Colin's account way back when he had did that. But it's a pattern for him, and he's continuing the pattern. And I'm just waiting on the Lord to sever all ties with him so that I can completely cut off any access of him to anything that I'm involved in. And right now, I'm just trying to be lawful and have the check account open because that's the way it's supposed to be until the marriage is dissolved. But it is very unfortunate that that he's doing that. So I think what I'll do is once I get the check and hopefully I'm able to cash it, then I will make the bank aware that no personal checks from him are to be cashed. You know. But anyway, it was a thought that came up now that I know that I've been not anxiously, but I have been looking for that return deposit, and now I know that there was no return deposit even submitted. As far as a check, it brings me back to the ex had no reason to be in the account other than selfish, manipulative reasons, and that's unfortunate.